Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Hannah Pride. I'm an EMAAR Oasis specialist. Today we'll be doing a video on the EMAAR Oasis Mirage, your path to a 7-figure return over the next 5 years. I think everyone's question with EMAAR Oasis is it a good time to invest? And what do my returns look like? Obviously, it can be very hard to imagine yourself to live there when currently it's a full construction site. For people that don't know, EMAAR Oasis is built by the developer EMAAR, the main developer of Dubai. You'll see them on the top of nearly 80% of the buildings. They're the developer behind Burj Khalifa, and they really look at the future of Dubai rather than where Dubai is at now. EMAAR Oasis is one of the most futuristic and exclusive villa communities to be launched in Dubai. It's 100,000 square meters of a sanctuary of villas with over 25%, so 25,000 square meters dedicated to greenery and lagoons. It really is something special, bringing waterfront living into the middle of the desert. And fun fact, I was there just the other day and the water is identical to the renders on the brochures. Bright piercing blue, which really gives you that sea feel when being in the desert. This villa community is only going to have less than 7,000 units across the span of 100,000 square meters. To put that into comparable, Dubai Hills is the same size landmass and has 27,000 units within that community. This really is low density. It's the size of a small city, but homes to a maximum of 7,000 units all together, with 7 meters apart from your neighbours and lagoons spanning from 14 to 23 meters in width. This is really where the billionaires and millionaires of Dubai will be migrating in years to come. A direct competitor with Emirates Hills, with it being the only other community like Emirates Hills that has no townhouses or apartments within its community. Unlike the Palm, where they have the luxury villas, but also options for entry-level living on the fawns coming up. This really is going to be something unique. But as I said, the real question is it a good investment, and how much are you expected to make over the 5-year span of investing? So today I'm breaking down Mirage. This was the 3rd cluster to be launched and one of the most unique clusters in my opinion. Made up of only 5 and 6 bed mansions spanning from 10,000 square foot all the way up to nearly 13,000. Plot sizes ranging from 10 to 23,000 square meters. This really is an exclusive community and the only community that's so far been launched of only 5 and 6 bed mansions with a density less than 250 units, which I believe is the reason this one is going to be special throughout the Oasis community. So to give you an example, when we look at the EMAAR Oasis map, it's currently located just off of Hessa Street, with the surrounding communities in front, Tilal Ghaf, diagonally to the side, Jumeirah Golf Estate and Jumeirah Golf Estate 2. And to the other side, you have Dambak Lagoons, Mudon and Rimram. On the back, we're going to have EMAAR's other new community, the Grand Polo and EMAAR Heights, which will be the option for townhouse and entry-level living, which is outside the EMAAR Oasis community. I think it's very important we mention these. The reason being is anytime EMAAR build a community, and we see it time and time again, they bring the best amenities, schools, hospitals, road and infrastructure. And the fact that they have 3 brand new master plans coming in such a short radius really is going to improve all of the amenities for the investors and end users of EMAAR Oasis. You've got championship golf courses just in the next door communities, with also equestrian in Grand Polo and crystal lagoons within your own community of EMAAR Oasis. But as I said, this video is all about how much you are going to make on logical and realistic numbers backed by data. When we look at EMAAR Oasis, especially the Mirage community, your highest transaction so far has been 2,025 price per square foot. The average is around 1,812, and there are a few select options at around 1,600 a square foot. Why is this important to understand? When investing in off-plan, I always say concentrate on the price per square foot rather than the total value of the property. This is really where the sheer value can be calculated when looking at any investment forwarding into the future. The most recent launches by EMAAR Oasis in MAVE 2 and MAVE 3 have been coming in more than 200 square foot more than Mirage, transacting at 2025. However, take Oasis out of it. It's a future destination. It's not yet livable. Let's compare it to its neighbours. When we compare it to its neighbour Tilal Al Ghaf, transactions range from 2,253 all the way up to 3,400. Now, it's really important to note that this community is also still under construction and is not yet complete. Their main attraction, the Crystal Lagoon, will not be complete for another 2 years, and these prices are already being seen in the community. You also have Jumeirah Golf Estates diagonally across, which is a more mature community hosting 2 championship golf courses. Now, these prices range from 2,500 all the way up to 4,600 a square foot, nearly double what we're seeing in the entry level of EMAAR Oasis. And this really highlights, as a community matures, the price per square foot matures as well. People will pay a premium for not being around construction, for having familiar faces and friends living in the community, and really having that emotional aspect when coming to choosing the villa community you want to live in. And this is something I need to note here. This is why I always say to investors, when we buy off plan, to see the highest resale transaction, the best time is to wait until the community vibe is formed. And what I mean by that is, if your friend Johnny lives down the road, or Barbara, shall I say, and your wife wants to have a wine with her, she will pay more for that property, for the prestigiousness, to get into the schools, to be close to friends, to go to that good Pilates class, will always have more of an influence in your purchase price to the resale value. It's not just about, oh, well, we'll wait until during construction or just before and we'll get a really good price. Yeah, you'll see a profit, but to see these 50, 100, 200% returns, you will really get that when the vibe is created. And lastly, the last two, Dubai Hills. Dubai Hills is not a neighbour, however, it's built by the same developer, EMAAR. Dubai Hills is the same size, but it's more of an entry-level community. And guess what? Their prices for fairways and golf villas, which are the same starting sizes as EMAAR Oasis, start from 3,200 all the way up to 4,100 a square foot. This is a newer community, and it has 100% appreciation in price from the EMAAR Oasis 2,000 to 4,000 a square foot in Dubai Hills. This really shows the proof in the pudding that EMAAR can build products that see 100% appreciation for investors. And lastly, Emirates Hills. A bit of a wild card, but fully based on logic. It's the only other community in the full of Dubai that only has villas and mansions. This is a direct competitor to EMAAR Oasis, and a lot of people have forgotten about it. Yes, it's an older community, but like for like, other than it having a golf course and EMAAR Oasis having a lagoon, they are very similar. People often say Al Barari, people often say Jumeirah Islands, people often say Dubai Hills. Yes, there's similarities, but these all have townhouses, apartments, they all have not as vast or unique or same size properties than Oasis does to Emirates Hills. And that's why I've put it in here, to really be able to see the differences in prices. So just so you understand, your average buying price in Mirage, 1,800. All the other competitors are a minimum of 500 square foot and above, sitting to more than double at 5,500. That is really why I believe EMAAR Oasis Mirage is undervalued when you look at Dubai from an eagle eye. So, EMAAR Oasis itself, we're going to start to see handovers come at the end of this year with Palmyra 1. We'll then have Palmyra 2, Palmyra 3, and the Mirage over the next 24 months. And the first phase, all the way up to La Vita Mansions, will be complete by 2030. This means more than 50% of the community is going to be complete over the next 5 years. Therefore, this is key to understand as an investor or an end user, because the community vibe and amenities will be handed over. The entry price. The entry price for Mirage is 17.5 million dirhams on today's market. This is for a 5-bed, not on the lagoon. If you're looking for a lagoon facing, you'd be around the 18 million mark, and for a 6-bed around 22 million. This is over 5 million dirhams cheaper than the most latest launches in Maeve for the same size of property. And it really shows that this investment in Mirage is buying you as an investor equity over the construction years. Now, as I said, the fundamentals of this video is to understand what you're likely to make over the next 5 years when investing in EMAAR Oasis Mirage. So I've done a blended average. What that means is in this table above, you will see the price per square foot for an average 5-bed right now in Mirage is 1,693, and for a 6-bed, 1,946. The average buy-in for a 5-bed, 17.5, whereas for 6-beds, it's around 24 million. That means we're doing an average buy-in at around 21 million, just so you can see the comparables. I have done 2 exit values. An exit value of a resale at 2,500 that is just above the most recent launch in the EMAAR Oasis. We're expecting the next launch of EMAAR Oasis to be coming around the 2,300 to 400 mark. Therefore, it'd be very reasonable to say that we'll be able to resell these with the lagoon and the community of Palmyra already handed over when it comes to Mirage. Very similar price points to Tilal Al Ghaf. This means your resale value from just buying in, let's say it's 17.5 million for a 5-bed, would be nearly 26 million on resale on just handing over of your property. For a 6-bed, buying in at around 24 million, your resale value come handover would be around 31 million dirhams. And that's just 2 years after buying this product from today. As I said, the main question of this video is a 5-year hold. And what I believe that 5-year hold will entail is selling out your property at around 3,500 a square foot come handover. Similar to the newest phases handing over the Elysian mansions, which are similar sizes to Mirage, which are now reselling at, as I said, upwards of 3,800, but let's keep the average 3,500. In this table, you will see that means for a 5-bed at 10,000 square foot, we will be reselling at 36 million dirhams. And what that actually means, over 5 years, we'll have seen 104% appreciation on your 5-bed villa, which actually means the internal rate of return, so per year you've held this property on a full 100% down, would be 15.9%. Tell me that's not a good investment. It's government backed, it's EMAAR, it's in a community like no other, and this is a very conservative rate. I've already told you in the video, Emirates Hills is transacting 5,000 to 7,000 a square foot. We're still transacting 50% less than Emirates Hills and seeing over 104% appreciation in just 5 years. Now let's take a look at your 6-beds. Your 6-beds in 5 years would be looking to resell at around 43 million dirhams, which would be a 12.6% return on your capital over the next 5 years. Yes, these numbers are true. These numbers are not drastically over evaluated, like a lot of agents say. These are conservative. They're cheaper than what we're seeing in Dubai Hills Fairways, which are transacting over 4,000 a square foot. They're cheaper than Emirates Hills. Yet we're seeing nearly 100% appreciation in both buys in the Oasis community. And this is why I believe the EMAAR Oasis, especially Mirage, is so undervalued when you look at the total investment opportunity within Dubai. So if you are looking to take advantage of this market, if you are looking to take advantage of the community EMAAR Oasis, whether that be an end user or investor, get in touch today and I'll be happy to show you the investment opportunity in more detail, but also the options that we have available. If you like this video, like, subscribe and comment. And if you want me to break down any other clusters in EMAAR Oasis, do let me know and I'll be happy to do so. Have a great day.